Hi, welcome to Plot a Garden. Okay, today I would like to talk about tomato plants. As you can see, I've got two tomato plants here. Take a look. Okay, so there's two tomato plants here. One is the cherry tomato, the other one is the tomato plant. The reason why I want to make this video is that I want to just highlight to my viewers that actually I have cut the I should say prune the leaves of my tomato. Some of the leaves or some of the branches that I prune it, right, is quite nice. The reason why I prune it, although it is nice, there's no the leaves doesn't turn yellow or this sort of things, and I still prune it, is because I want it to grow in a single branch tomato plant. So single branch means, you see, sometimes when you grow a tomato, right, you look at my finger, example, this is one branch, and while on the way when it is growing, right, you will see that another one is starting to come out like that. Slowly too, the second one is starting to come out, and then you can see that these two actually branch out. And I discovered something that also I learned from some of the other people who planted tomato plants, that they suggested that if there are two branches like that branch out, it will absorb the nutrients of the soil. That means the nutrients in the soil will diversify, have to feed to two branches. So if that is the case, right, sometimes when the tomato that comes out is not as big, and then not as fast and nutritious, so they suggest that it is good that if we grow a single branch tomato, which is you prune off the side branches that is coming out. So you prune out if it is a Y shape, you prune it off the Y, so you left with like one single branch. You see, prune it off, it become like one single branch, and it's keep growing and growing. So what I do was that the last two times when I prune the healthy leaves or the healthy branch, I use the root growing powder, and is some of the people or the YouTubers, they suggest that you put the plant after you use the rooting powder in a shady areas, water it the first time, compact it, water it, and then after you plant the stem inside the soil, you can just park it one side for a few days. I discovered that it doesn't work for tomatoes. I'm not sure why. Maybe we cannot really put in a place where it's totally out of sunlight. So I would suggest partial sunlight. So for these two, right, I've been doing this repotting. That means I use a pruning method to prune, and then to replant this cherry tomato and tomatoes in a partial shady area, which is they can still get about 70% of the sunlight directly, but I hide it behind some of my taller plants so that they will not be directly the sun will not directly hit them and cause it to dehydrate. So what I did was, I've already done it for 2 days. I just parked it beside a very tall plant, and it seems to me they are growing well. I water it every day. Okay, I water it every day, but because some of the other people, they suggest don't water it. After the first time you pot it, you water it very damp it already, then you don't water it anymore. But for tomato plants, these two, I tried and I water it every day, and it seems to be working fine. So this is my experiment with tomato plants after I prune the bigger ones and I put it into this smaller pot. So hopefully for the next 1 or 2 weeks, it will continue to grow, and if it continues to grow, I will repot it. Yep, I will repot into a bigger pot to or give it to some of my friends. So this is my experiment with these tomato plants. Thank you for watching, and do subscribe to Plot a Garden. Thank you.